Okay, so I didn't expect them to do the second part of this quest literally the day after the first part. So this is day 2 of us doing the quest for Sumida to go back to Surumi Island, which is kind of crazy when you look at it. So these are other adventurers that went to the island. Really now asking me to walk all this way. If this wasn't about a once in a century find, I know we only walked a few steps away from Bantan Sango's storefront, haven't we? It's not a storefront, a detective. Eh? Bandan Sango is my house of wisdom. The world comes to Bandan Sango, not the other way around. There it is, number 7 of the lines that President Sango wishes he could say someday. Since cases tend to come to her, she never had a chance to say it. Hey, you didn't have to say too much, Ryuji. Cough. Anyway, regarding Surumi Island. Oh, here, let me introduce you. This is the renowned Daiken. You can skip the renowned bit. I'm fine. So this is a legendary Daiken. So then, about Surumi Island. Jesus, a car just passed. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's get to the point. The reason I've asked everyone to gather here is to exchange information about Surumi Island. My latest work is to unravel the secrets of the island. It seems that we can count on you after all, Daiken. Agreed, you certainly do have good judgment, being able to prevent Miss Sumida from going off topic like that. Paimon feels a bit sorry for Miss Sumida. First, I'm sorry. We'll get back to the point. Out of all the people affected by incidents related to Masuru, the should have been found gone missing. So I got that kind of wrong. I was only able to find the detectives from Brantan Sanko and Mr. Ronald. Yes, we are read of the request alongside their unrelated plot lines of several different light novels, as well as the narrative you are currently working on. It is also true that we are unable to successfully retrieve the Maushiro. I think that's what it's called. A Maushiro or something like that, right? Well, I'll solve the mystery for you. Ryuji must have misplaced it. All, I did lose my way many times after on Surumi Island, but I did eventually find a Maushiro in the open area of the island. You must be speaking of the ceremonial site. As for the details, I no longer remember them well. Every time I try to do so, it's as if there's a fog in my head that prevents me from remembering the details of what occurred on Surumi Island. Could it be that the fox trolls the island found its way into Ryuji's health after he breathed too much of it in? These cars are being really annoying today. Well, here's my experience. At the time, I was trapped on Rito with no way to cross the checkpoints. This was when Miss Fumida contacted me and commissioned me to help her go to Surumi Island to gather reference material and look for a Maushiro. I had my doubts, but when I boarded Kama's boat, as it turned out, he was actually able to avoid detection and bring me safely to the island after all. So you don't have a permit, Mr. Ronald? Shh, keep your voice down. Kama's really something, huh? As long as it asks of him, Kama will get it done. But if you don't ask him, he won't do anything. Like Ryuji, I feared that I can't remember much about what occurred. I took Kama's advice and walked through a large gateway into the fog. And I met a friendly child. There was some sort of swimmer in it as well. A kid, you say? Was his name Ryu? Ryu, I don't quite remember. You make a trip in a hurry. After all, why I even left my diary behind in Rito? The records clearly state that civilization once existed on Surumi Island, has been utterly destroyed, and yet there is still a child there. I could have sworn that after a few hurdles, I did finally get my hands on Maushiro. Could have sworn. But it does seem that Ronald reported back to Sumi not convinced that he had brought the item in question. While the truth was that he didn't have it. Could have sworn that seemed to be an operative phase here. I'm very sorry, that's why I write diaries, to compensate for my untrustworthy memory. Well, I say that, but I do often lose my very diaries as well. So there you go. You know what? We discovered quite a lot of journals' diaries out in the wild. Does that mean that a ton of people with poor memories out there in the world? No, to be honest with you, what concerns me the most is the incident isn't the missing Maushiro, but the fact that you met locals of Surumi Island at all. According to the tales of distant seas, there can only know that Surumi Island was utterly destroyed several millennia ago. Now, when we did go, it did seem that way. The monstrous bird of thunder was slain by the electro archon upon Akumu Peak and Seirai Island. That was Asase Streb built to suppress the left part of the giant bird. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait, is this the Thunderbird we've heard about in the past? President Sangwood, this doesn't have anything to do with the case. No, it does. Although I've never since gone to Seirai myself, the fallout from the Thunderbird's death resulted in a strange phenomenon that can only be found on Omiko Peak, Will you add this together with the existence of the ley line disorders, which have been since common knowledge as well? Only one conclusion remains. Thus, it must be true that the strange occurrences that you experienced must be related to Surumi Island itself. Huh? Okay. This is all very fascinating, but it won't be of any help. At least interesting, right? Yes, ma'am. You really do know a lot, Sango. Of course, I'm Sango of Bantan Sango Detective Agency after all. If you wish to take matters of all sorts, then you must have knowledge of all sorts. I do feel that this gathering has really led anything meaningful conclusions, though. Other than Mr. Ronald and Bantan Sango, all the others are come to believe that Surumi Island has some unique ley line disorder, or that it may even be haunted. None of them are willing to involve themselves any further. Perhaps I should take the commission back. Sigh. Maybe the writer's life is not my destiny after all. No, that won't do. After hearing you say so much about the Chronicles of the Sea of Fog, Miss Sumida, Pamela is now very, very curious to know what happens next. As a detective, I do believe in such things as destiny. Everything happens for a reason. All occurrences follow their own unique logic. Destiny doesn't come into it at all. As long as we can find out what happened, then we can actually know what are we doing this for again? To encourage Miss Sumida, of course. No, that can't be. We're here to find the Maushiro and give it back to Miss Sumida to finish the commission, aren't we? That's right. If she cancels the commission now, we'll have run around the place for nothing. Fine, I'm also very concerned about what's happening on Surumi Island. Yeah, I find it a bit strange that we don't really know what's happening there. But just leave it to all of us, Miss Sumida. You're right. It's early yet to be giving up. Even the greatest Takazawa Koyuden modeled through life for 33 years before he read the Misubida, you're welcome to share your writing anecdotes next time you commission us, but for now we shall take our leave. Yep, I'm tired. Banton Sango's courtyard is still the best. And as a adventurer, I feel obligated to challenge the fog over Surumi Island once more. Well done, let us meet again in the island's depth I can. Add Astra Abyssos. So we're going back to Surumi Island. Alright. Also, I need to improve my social skills on top of my writing ones. Cheer up, don't worry about the whole Maushiro thing. We'll get it done. Okay, so we're going back to Surumi. Okay, so this, I actually went, right? I was doing commissions and using my resin and stuff. And I went back to look at Surumi Island. And as you can clearly see, all the progress we made in the last video is completely gone. The island's coming back in fog, which I don't know why. Then again, I haven't been to Surumi Island much. And yeah, the chest even respawn. This place is a freaking weird area. I'm gonna just run past all this. I'll just skip to when I get to the entrance.
More speed.
So we're back at the gate. I'm currently being attacked. So only when you pass through the gate, the entire map open up, which is weird. It's a cool feature, but at the same time, it's really, really weird. So back here, isn't that Rue? Where's Rue? Wait, where is Rue? Oh yeah, that is Rue. Okay. It's you, Daiken, and Paimon too. You were missing earlier. I told you how to end up like all the others. Others, you say? That's right. I met other oldliners before as well, but they all went missing, and they never came back. There was a man in green, a guy who calls himself a detective. I wonder what happened to all of them. How those people sure sound like Roald and Yuji, don't they? They're both fine. We met them both just a while back. That's good. I was afraid that they got lost in the fog or got eaten by those monsters that look like dogs. No, that won't happen. They've got skills, you know? Well, sorta. Still, you didn't carry a whole lot of weird stuff I was playing up with you, Ru. We don't know where the Maushiro we found gone either. Maushiro? You should still have it on you, I think. I can feel this power on you. It's power? I once heard Grandpa Mata say. When darkness blanketed the world, the thunderbird disappeared and restored the defenders of the island, but the people within the fog could not see the sun. The moons, the stars, and could see the relatives. French troll and the wind community could distinct. Okay, I did but the first period, the first showers, the skies, they picked up. You know, just pause it and read it if you want to read it, man. God damn, I can't be bothered. When they blow the such study Miller sound, those people come and think, even they're. God damn it. Just pause it if you want to read those. Just pause it. They don't give me enough time sometimes. So the thunderbird's feathers were the original Maushiro. That's right. I feel the same sort of power from you, I guess. Speaking of feathers, it's pretty much reminded of something. Back at Akamuo Peak. That's right, that did happen. Hey, it looks like something is shining. What the hell? That's pretty amazing. Yep, these feathers are the best kind of Maushiro around. That said, Paimon doesn't think this is what Miss Sumida is looking for. Man-made Maushiros do not have that kind of power, but since this is the original form of the Maushiro, it should have some special abilities. Perhaps it can even see the spirits of the dead. What the hell? That's kind of hard to believe. Well, Paimon says that we've done all kind of weird stuff many times before anyway. That is true. I have talked to the ghost channel back in Niue. I did talk to a ghost. Let's try using it. This is like a gadget. Okay. After defeating the monster. What? Okay, you can see unique statues of kind of Surumi Island. Something special maybe happen if you use your feather near a statue that has been lit up. Okay, so I took care of the monsters over here, so let's see what's happening now. Let's use this. Oh my god, it's actually a dead person. I saw a ghost. I actually saw a ghost. I'm getting nervous. It's like time with Dusty Ming. Dusty Ming wasn't a bad girl, she wasn't. You're right, I'm sorry, Dusty Ming. As a big brother Kama, I wonder how he's doing. Kama? I knew it, bro. They're a dead civilization. I thought so. Wait a minute. Kama? Wait. Isn't Kama the person who... What is happening? I'll bury this here. This is where we met each other after all. I'll leave the Maushiro that I couldn't pass to you then over here. If I wish to bid this, whatever this place is, farewell. I can't bring anything with me. And that's not what you told me before you left. Sigh. So you left Surumi Island already. Obi's doing alright. Well, today's the day of the ceremony. We shouldn't be doing unhappy things. Wait, wasn't that the day of the ceremony? I'm in an agreement with Kapisar that I'll see her soon. Everyone's gonna help me. You know, strangely enough, Kama looks like Rue. Strangely enough. I don't think that's really... He did say big brother Kama, but I don't know if that's actually related. Everyone's gonna help me get ready too, so I've gotta go. Has to help me out with the purchase. With your help, the ceremony is sure to be great this time. Of course. If you mind, could you help me look for Grandpa Mata at the ceremonial site? Even though our purchase problem has been solved, there are other things we need to help with. The ceremony is a very important event, after all. Lots of preparations need to be done first. Huh? Is that so? The last time we went to make an offering at the perch, he was gone. Gone? No, this much is the present ceremony. Don't he leave half done, I mean. It's not like... it's nothing. In any case, please help me out. What do you mean? What do you think, Daiken? Sure. I'll see you too. Well then, let's meet again later. So we're going back to the ceremonial side. Yeah, what's this? This is the Maushiro, right? This is the Maushiro. Does that mean that the commission is complete? Probably. Anyway, since we gave her our word, let's head over there to the ceremony side and have a look. I have a aching feeling that after we leave here, it's gonna disappear again. They'll play back to his kids, right? Paimon doesn't want to become a lousy adult. You can call us an adult. Well, compared to being a kid, Paimon sure is close to being an adult. I mean, Dusty means a kid, but she's pretty old, you know. Continue. Counting is hard. Let's get the details, shall we? So, I'm curious why they did voice acted this, but, you know, it's cool. I could talk over for you guys. I don't really read that much for you guys anyway, so hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so I'm just gonna get all the chests. By the way, all the chests turned into furniture chests. Furniture chests is a new addition to the game, I'm guessing, which when you open them, they give you furniture. They've taken the place of normal common chests, so I guess that's something. Anyway, let's just head over there. Okay, so we've made it to the ceremonial site, and everyone's here again. There's Abe, Una, Chisei, Mata, Hito, Kina. These guys were here last time as well. Mata. Hope that... No, the Great Thunderbird will surely be pleased with the ceremony this time. After all, this is the only child that she shown favor to in all these years. Eminent Priest Ru has yet to arrive. This is the final day. Let him wander for a little while longer. The Great Thunderbird has already returned to Minkana. Is that so? Then truly our time is limited. Is there anything we can help with? Ru's our friend. Well then, Wakaku, Onina, Atokaki, these are some weird names. Please look for him in these places. I believe that you might find him here. Leave it to us, we'll find him for sure. Wakaku Shoal, Onion Beach, and Ataku Plains. Forgive my for this, but I do not think these are places where a child should go. This is true, but these are his favorite spots. It was at Ataku Plains that Rook encountered the Great Thunderbird, wasn't it? Yes, when we were together, he would often talk about the times he went fishing with Ippei by the shore of Wakaku, and he would pick seashells at the Onya by Visayu, and the Kana family boy, Sayu. A loudmouth, she always talks about the worlds outside the Sea of Fog, We should have left her aside the fall with nothing but 3 days rations, stuff like our forebears used to. If we had, Kama wouldn't have ended like that either. This is all past tense now. There's nothing more to be said. I must continue making preparation for the Thunderbird's descent. I'll leave the rest to you, as you wish. Now we gotta go look for Rue. Okay. Oh, so we're gonna talk to the locals? Alright, Celeste. That's just weird. The priestess on the drawings up there don't look like Grandpa Mata and the others as well. Hey, it's super weird. Hey there. I've got a guess. You're not paying any alright. Might as well listen in. It's time for Big Brother Kito's wild guesses. Alright, what you got this time? These were a depict of time before the sea of fog, a long, long time ago. There was no fog over the world, so everyone could see what was up there. Up there, they could see the round and pointy shaped things and these mountain-like things. That's why these ancient murals look like the way they do. That's some imagination got their credo. He's probably right. But now world is to Grandpa Mata or Granny Una. We'll be in for airful otherwise. Yeah, I know. Round and pointy shaped things. Are they talking about the moon and stars depicted here on the mural? The fog's so thick, it's no wonder they couldn't see him. So the children of Surumi Island thought this way, huh? No, people Paimon wonders what they else believed. Okay. Over here now. Maybe I just wish that all will go well with him. It's been so long since I've seen him. Who knows? Now that I think about it, I pity him. Sayo left him because Sam left him behind and left the sea of fog, I'm afraid. Does it still think could be any help? Oh, short. Looks like we gotta look for Uru again, huh? According to what they said, Uru could be at Wakusha... Let me see if I can get these notes right. Wakuko Shoal, Oinya Beach, or Aotake Plains. I got it. I think I got it. Why are these names so annoying to remember? The locations close to us is... Seems like it should be Wakaku Shore, right? Well then, guess that's where we're starting. If you guys hear it in the background, I'm sorry, I don't have a condenser on my mic right now, so you might hear a little background noise. I'm fully cheated though. We asked us to come here and other people here wants us to look for him. Maybe we could better understand the island this way. Well, if you say so, Daikon, let's do it. We got the mission ready anyway, as long as it doesn't disappear for no reason again. I wanna know what happens if let me look in my backpack real quick, right? Let me just use this. So, quest items. Where is the Maushiro? Here it is, right? This is it. So it's basically like a guitar, really. I love the piano in this island. No sign of Rue. It's a statue, huh? Okay. What does that give us? Ipe. Oh, this? Oh, that's a secret fishing and his patience. Oh no, it's not Barnello. I love fishing. It sounds like he's talking to someone. Your fish don't sing, but if you sing to them, I'm sure they can hear you. Not that that means they want to eat you too, of course. No problem. Once you're older, I'll teach you how to fish. When you grow up, you gotta teach me the secret of each giant script. I mean, this is knowledge that only gets passed through the priestly families, you know, your family. For example, those words on the rocks. Okay. Solve the mystery stones. How though? There's another one right here. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we do have to follow these things. It's totally silly. I thought it was like we didn't have to, but I guess I was wrong. Where'd they go? Oh, no, there.
Time to scout.
It's taking me around town right now. I'm going to get jumped. I'm going to get jumped. There's a lot of monsters here. Up here. What the hell? Come on, man. That's not fair. Leave me alone, monsters. Okay, let's go up the tree. Wait, where did it go? Oh no, I lost it. Oh, never mind. Okay, so led me to this one. Oh. Okay. So this is the order. Okay, so we're going that. Okay, that's pretty simple. That's crazy. So I guess, you know, at the end of the day, it's kinda so it goes that hold on, I can't remember, bro. I should take a picture of this. I know the last two. I remember what the last two and the first two is, but I can't remember the middle one. So it goes. For the most part, okay, so it's the dew before, okay. Oh. I have a basic idea. So is that then we go here, then 10, then this one. Here we go. Talk to the illusions. Whoa, it appeared. Huh. To think that Ishini's script had this kind of power, perhaps it related to the ley lines in some way. Unexpected. You're right, the previous priest did have a sense of humor, didn't? Why do you like fishing? Let me think about it for a moment. If I had to put my finger on it, it's because fishing makes me feel like ocean and the rest of the world are connected. That way the island doesn't feel so small, even though we can't escape the sea of fog. And, how should I say this? I guess I've also fished up all kinds of interesting stuff along the way. For example, the knowledge that you love to sing in secret. Oh, he's talking to Rue? It's probably... Well, there's people who can talk to dragons. Yeah, that's true. You've already seen a lot of weird stuff while traveling together, huh? Come on, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. You seem pretty well. I feel like you're just thinking to you, you know. You wanna sing for Makiri? Sure, I mean, why don't you need to ask me? Alright, then if you're gonna on your beach, say hi to Kama and the others for me. Be careful now if you get lost and I just play the Maushiro, I'll come find you for sure. Okay, what did I do? Who is those two? Is that Kama? And Sayo? Hey there! Oh, it's you, Rue. Huh, that's very Kama, from before. Sorry to disappoint you, but I picked every last seashell off this beach today. I mean, wasn't our intention to give them to him, so... Hey! Ah. Maybe I should say instead that you've come at just the right time. I mean, aren't those rocks with that, whatever you call writing again on them? I remember you saying that the order was very important, Rue, so if you mess the rocks up, they call it the Ishini script. I've said this before, I don't think this is a good idea. And Rue's here too. I think he'll let us do this considering that he's the son of the priest and all. What, you wanna join in? Huh? See, I always knew there was some stick in the mud. Alright, let's do this. So Kama is not on the island anymore, and Sayo seems to be on the island as well. Watching future priests stuff the stones just like the records say they would, then come blank in the end. I still think this isn't right. The guys are bored. You know what? Let's not hang out with them. Let's go ruin delving with Kito and Kina. As for Rue, since you're apparently friendly with this two, could you remind them to please take care of themselves? I too believe that there are green lands beyond the Sea of Fog, and humans too. And there are people in history before the Thunderbird came, so someone needs to record the things that happened in their village. You're such a killjoy. You know what, Rue? You should grow older faster. If you were the priest, I'm sure you'll lead us on a Sea of Fog to see the outside world. I wonder, can I wait for that day to come? Alright. Kama said that he saw you at Otaku Play the other day. You gotta be careful over there. The fall is thickest in that area. You'll fall off the cliffs and that's the end of you. If you really have to go, then take me with you. That's right, Kama over here is got a brain like a rock. But he's no only rock, he's got a sense of direction. Store the stones and solve the puzzles. Okay. There's rocks all over the place. I guess what that... Oh? So I guess we move these in the direction... Oh, bro, this is gonna be lit. Alright, let's do this. Let's move this one first. Can't be pushed. Oh, I need to face it. Okay, let's face it here. And then I want to bring this one up. So it goes here. Hopefully it doesn't go. Okay, that's one. Okay, so this should be pretty simple, right? There's one here, but we gotta get this one to there. Okay, so we gotta get this one to here, this one to here. So let's have them go in a full rotation. So let's actually push this one back, and let's make these go in a full rotation. So move to that symbol, and we'll move this one the symbol, and then to this symbol, and then to that symbol. See? Pretty simple, not really that hard. Then this one goes over here. Then here. Push this one inward. Right. Inward. There you go. Push this one inward as well. And then push this one inward as well. And there you go. Problem solved. Talk to the illusions. That was a pretty basic puzzle. Anybody can figure that out, you know. You know, Rue. Would you like to come with me? I'm serious. The world outside the fog really does exist. I've seen people come in from the outside. Once there was someone who came from the island, lost her in the fog, injured his house, and followed his result. That person told me all sorts of things about the outside world. He said that he came from an island on the other side of the sea. There's no fog there, only rolling green lands, a blue sky, and a golden sun. He said that the Thunderbird always flies from our island to his. There was the sight of the Thunderbird in flight that made him want to come over and see what it's like here. I know, right? I found it really mysterious too. Tell about it then. Now come with me. The place is just so stifling. Grandpa Mata isn't a bad person, but he's just wasn't willing to doubt our ancestors' words. As for me, I want to go see what the outside world is like. Anyways, I hate the idea of offering people to the Thunderbird. I'm sure that Thunderbird really hits it. Whoa. Hold on. Offering? Sacrificing? Holy crap. Alright, well, comma, that's true, huh? If you left him alone here. I get it. If you decided to stay, I'm sure this place will become a better one thanks to you. They're sacrificing things to the Thunderbird. This is just getting way more interesting. This is the last place. Okay, but the problem with this one, right? If you get lost, it'll send you back. So, be extremely careful. You can get really lost in here. There you go. Rue? Huh? It's Rue. If I sing here, no one would discover me, right? Maybe I should go deeper inside. What's this? Looks like there's another Thunderbird statue here. Come on, Deku, let's give it another try. There seems to be some missing stones over there. Let's find the matching stones, return them to the places, and that should be the ticket. That's gonna be so difficult, you know, because if the fog hits that certain point, we'll be screwed. Oh? Silly. All at once? Okay, let's follow them. Okay, so we're missing one more. And that should be it. Just over this direction.
Shine down.
Like, if you're wondering why I'm doing this, if you look to my left, a fog icon will appear, and if the fog goes to her entire screen, you will be lost in the fog. If you don't want that to happen.
Illusion shattered.
Oh, the last one. Let's kill these real quick. Without the fight. Oh. Yeah, the hounds roll, I don't like those hounds. The bleeding effect is kind of disgusting. So that's all three. Fog is so strange, bro. Okay, so let's pull all three. Now we gotta solve a puzzle. So it's this one. Oh wait, wrong. Oh. Oh, hold on, I did it wrong. Okay, so it's really from top to bottom. It's this one, and this one, then this one, and the tree, and then the person. What an interesting tune. Tell me, tiny human, do you not fear the lightning of the storm? Listen to be talking to someone. Oh, he's gone. I'm actually curious to see what happens now. No one's here again. Oh my god, they all disappeared again. What is happening, bro? Come on. Everyone's gone. Well, what was I expecting? We've met big Danoki on the islands before. Could this be a trick of theirs? Oh, Alpine is getting angry. Let's take a stock of the situation first, shall we? Well, of course. If we keep charging through the cloud and fog, it's better be worth it. So we got the Maushiro. even though we don't know if they'll disappear or not. Hopefully we can get back to Mitsubida this time. There's a person here who looks a lot like Kama, just like him, and also got the same name to match, very suspicious. Time passes strangely on Surumi Island. Huh? Now that you mention it. When we spoke to Rui, it felt really weird, like the time passed differently for him and us. Alright, and he met Ryuji and Roll, didn't he? The people here can't seem to see us. Was that so? Time did get a weird thing as well when he tried talking to them. They didn't even look at us. Uh-oh. Yeah, so the only people who acknowledge us is Ryu. That's alright. Thinking is so tiring. I was the one doing the thinking though. That's not true. Probably try our best. Okay, let's go back and look for Masuya. If we meet Kama along the way, let's ask him some questions as well. This is just getting more curious and curious by the second. I am perplexed to what is happening. So yeah, this is honestly a very interesting storyline. There seems to be something that I'm missing here though. I don't know, it seems like, well, I know for a fact that Rue was talking to a Thunderbird in the last projection that we saw. So, what's that mean? Is those memories? Wait a minute. What's up? We gotta make sure that they lost Maushiro, of course. Oh yeah, true. If not, the ship's gonna be awash again as well. You want to find me confirm the contents of your luggage? Okay, so the Maushiro is still certainly there, right? Cool, that's great. Did they go missing this time? Alright, then it's back to as soon as we go. Watch as soon as we go to give it to her, it disappears. I'm 100% sure that's what's gonna happen. 100% sure. Sumida. Oh, you're back. Really hope you brought the Maushiro this time, or else my novel will never get rid. She said this before. Oh, come on, the commission of this was a piece of cake for us. I said this before as well. Come on, let's show the Maushiro file. Let's finish the commission, get paid, and head over to Kamiya. I said this before again. Why are we repeating ourselves? Wait a moment. I thought she had this conversation before. Yeah, what the hell is happening? Is it in my hands? And it's good that it is too. Is this it? Is this how I assume that we'll attain the Maushiro? What is happening? The Maushiro. The key to writing the Chronicles of the Sea of Fog, wording title. Okay, so we actually have it this time. We repeated certain phrases from last time as well. So this is the Maushiro. You know, I can't help but be disappointed. Huh? What? I'm sorry. I'm just thinking that it lacks, the sense of destiny. This is another fact retrieved from the wreckage of a civilization from which no laughter or song has ever heard for 1,000 years. To think I would get my hands on it so easily. You're really annoying, you know that. That's right. It's a lot of effort to get this. Don't make it out to be some simple matter. So sorry. As expected, Legendary Titan. I want to buy Paimon, huh? I never know Paimon. I mean, you completed a commission that even famed adventurers and detectives could not. And so smoothly at that. Impressive. Yes, very impressive. You know, I was thinking of changing the name of the Chronicles of the Sea of Fog to the Tales of Daikin and Paimon. Daikin and Paimon, Daikin and Paimon. Paimon Daikin. There's a few writer rolls off the tongue very well. I think my editor might reject it. I know. Why didn't you change your names to Fog and Sea respectively, huh? What? I was kidding. I mean, get back to the topic, even highly experienced outland mercenaries couldn't get this material. It's just absolutely amazing they came from your hands this time. Even Shuzen, widely regarded to the strongest character in the three of the young nobles, will be not trying. Of course, a small minority believe that Hakusaishi is still stronger still, but they read the work preceding that prison officer. Please spare me the flattery. I suppose. But the truth be told, I'd like to hear about your adventures on Surumi Island. You must have taken twists and turns for you to get a hold of Maushiro, right? I'm sure that those parts may be rating uphold. Though I think the first episode was a bit difficult. It was difficult to record as well because of those freaking bloodhound things. Actually, we've got some questions that we'll discuss as well. Yeah, I want to know about Kama. Even though Surumi Island has already been destroyed, certain people in periods of time will play back at enormous speeds, just like grass might. Not to mention that the passage of time within the fog is very different from how it passes outside world. We haven't actually talked about that yet, but those people are not ghosts in the traditional sense, but instead occurrences being replayed over and over so they do not notice the visiting protagonist. Amidst all this, a mysterious boy. Makes sense, because I was thinking, they ain't dead. Right? They ain't dead, but like they look like they're in a suspended state, like they're in a loop that's being constantly played over and over. The protagonist? So those who took the commission in the past could not retrieve the Maushiro because they received the fake ghost Maushiro instead. I see, so the hell it is, I understand now. You know what? I think you two have some writing talent. This is very interesting indeed, but some aspects of the story are quite rigid and unconductive to the development of the setting. Still. Setting? What's that? It's like if the Genshin writers are just talking to me. That's how I feel right now. Like they're breaking the fourth wall right now. Oh, don't worry about it. I think with some time and some polish, the story will definitely sell well. Aratani should like this sort of story too. Maybe I'll even contract with the publishing house. My days of professional writing coming soon, aren't they? No, I haven't decided even signed a pen name yet. Maybe using my real name like Mr. Nine. That's my color. Sumina's been mumbling all kinds of gibberish for a while now. Is she alright? That's right. My commission isn't over yet. Whether true or false, I still require more stories concerning Terumi Island, and if possible, I'll let you know about him. About Kama, that is. I mean, he's a reliable partner, isn't he? Except through wild storms. Just like the legendary Ako Demi Seimon and the June Kumbe. You mean the time he almost died? Well, the legend do say that Ako Dumeki was saved by Janamo many times. In any case, I want to learn more about Kama. I mean, he's just keeping his true power a mystery, only to join the protagonist party in the closing phases of the story. Feels to him, I think it would be well worth writing such a character into the plot. He certainly is a mysterious person. I accept your commission. Thank you. Well then, please continue this exploration of Terumi Island. Okay, what does that make us do now? So that's part 2 done. Alright. So tomorrow, I'm guessing we're getting part 3. But also, guys, tomorrow is going to be Demon Slayer Day for us. So if you guys are looking forward to that, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, because we will be going and checking out Demon Slayer tomorrow. And I'll be doing a Genshin video as well. Because these will be the final days that we actually have time to do all this. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, if you did, make sure you like and subscribe for more Terumi Island weirdness, bro. Because I don't know. I have a theory in my head, but I'm gonna wait until the third part because I feel like the third part might be the final act. I'm gonna test my theory. So, without further ado, like and subscribe. Catch you guys in tomorrow's videos. Peace.